What's up, gamers? I'm Next Level Banana, and I'm here to play Plunge. If you haven't seen Plunge before, you should know it's not normally played on a dance mat. The controls are pretty straightforward, right? They're just arrow keys, and occasionally a button to drink potions. And when you have a setup like that, if you're anything like me, you think naturally, can this game be played on a dance mat? The answer, I'm delighted to share with you today, is yes. One of the things Plunge does that makes it really compatible with this particular usage is that you can leave your feet on the arrows and it doesn't hurt you. It won't like keep slamming you into a wall. Well, this one's tricky. Step carefully. Back up. Switch the spikes up. There we go. Despite the fact that this is a turn-based game, when you are standing to play, it requires a little bit more thinking on your feet, if you will. Because you can, get turned around or lose your balance. There's at least one spot in this video where I do kind of tip over a little bit. So these intro levels are really, really nice. Get you used to the various things you'll see in the environments, the spikes and the switch plates, the monsters and the meat. And you'll notice I'm not killing all of the enemies. Ow! Because you see my little meat meter there. You only have 8 hit points. So getting hit really hurts. So a lot of times it's better to just leave the enemies be if they're not carrying something you need or if they're not in your way. So run away, run back and hit him. It's a really satisfying strategy when you're standing up because you can kind of rock back and forth. But you can get lost in the rhythm and then run into spikes or something. See, back, forth, smash. And gotta turn off the spikes. Dance our way around the dungeon. I am terrible at Crypt of the Necrodancer. I should say that's like too much thinking, too fast. The fact that I can pause and like look at the board, and you'll see me squinting a lot in this video because I'm very far away from the screen and my eyesight is terrible. Like, wait, where are the enemies? How many? What's going on? It's nice to be able to pause and look and try and figure out, okay, what am I supposed to do? Alright, that's one thing this has in common with the more traditional roguelikes. It rewards deliberation. Unfortunately, doing a 10-minute video for PIGSquad does not reward deliberation. It rewards fast thinking, and thus we will see coming up now. Hey, we've hit 10 levels, here's a shopkeeper. I make a bad decision here. Right there. This will be my downfall. I have chosen that when you clear the floor, there's a greater chance of getting meat. More on that later. Let's get to level 11. This one's fun. Super fun to do on a dance mat. You have to kind of tiptoe. Careful. Whoa, watch out for Mace Guy. I don't know why I decided that all of my attacks are like elbows to the face, but it is really satisfying. Tiptoe. Careful. Watch for the spikes. Now we have to go back. Slightly different way. Careful. Careful. Think about it. Okay. And we're good. Alright, so from here on out, a lot of these levels are going to be sped up just for the interest of time. Here I am drinking a potion. I got Bottled Rage, which I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Most of these potions, all of these potions, the first time you find them, you don't know what they do. Once you've drunk them, you can, if all of your buttons work, you can look at the effects. But the buttons didn't map 100% onto the dance controller. I couldn't quite figure out how to get all the menus, but that's fine. I don't need it. If I was doing a more extended run, I would probably fiddle with the controls some more. Because, all of these effects are, they're game-changing. And it might be good to know what it is that I'm drinking. Especially if you're lucky enough to get to the later levels and you encounter the same potion twice, and then you get to choose. Yeah, give me shield. Alright, you're too big, I'm leaving, bye. I'll let this one play in real time, because I think these spear throwers on the island are really interesting and incredibly frustrating. If there's a way to destroy them, I don't know what it is. That really hurt. You'll notice I am down some meats. A lot of smashing my way through that level. And I'm still hurting. 5 out of 8. Now there, the upgrade that I took helped me. It generated meat when I cleared the floor, so I'm back up to 7. Which is nice. It's a good place to be. Drink the armor. See, same potion twice. And now found a second shopkeeper. That upgrade was fine. It was not a poor decision. Don't even remember what it was. It's gone. Moving on. We're at level 21. And starting at level 20, there was a lot more deliberation going on. Like I said, this is a game that rewards deliberation, and I really wanted to get as far as the boss so that I could show it to you. Full disclosure, this was my 6th long run, and the first one that I actually got all the way to the boss. Well, hey, spoiler alert, sorry. '23. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies, and it really helps to think about what it is they're doing, but you also have to not fall over and not make too funny faces. And then sometimes, here, I'm just running around in circles because I couldn't figure out the board. Sometimes you just run around in circles, and that's fine. I got out eventually. So yes, I own this game on Switch, I own this game on Steam. I bought it twice. I really dig it. Even when playing normally, I love the art style, I love the dungeon lightness, and I love that you don't have to kill all the enemies. In fact, that's really a bad strategy most of the time. At least as far as I've found. And then here I got stuck up on the pillar. I had to wait for one of the dudes to come and lower me. Alright, 28. At this point I'm starting to think real careful because I don't remember if the boss is at 30 or 31. Like, the last run before this I died on 28 and I was so mad. Whoop, there I was, almost falling over. Careful kids, don't try this at home. So here, I'm trying to clear the floor in the hopes of getting more meat, and there it is, in the hopes that I will get to the boss at full health. I'm gonna do that again on this one. This is the last one. This is a bad decision. I'm surrounded, they're gonna hurt me. Killed that one. But they're in my way. Now I'm free, I could leave, but I don't. I go back. Because I am a fool. I'm gonna take these guys down. But they're gonna hit me. I have nowhere to go. I'm down to 1 hit point. And the floor gives me no meat. Welp. That is me saying welp. And so I go to the boss instead of having full health with 1 hit point. Cool. But isn't it cool? It's so cool! I love the boss! I love that it's turn-based just like everything else. I mean, it would be weird to suddenly switch to real time now, right? But, again, it's not about reaction time. It's about thinking about what you're gonna do. Which is something I am apparently bad at, because all I can think is, that dude has meat on him! Let me try and kill him. Well... Nope. Run over. The end.